So this is going to be a little bit of behind the scenes action. I'm actually about to do a live training call with my clients. So you guys are about to get exclusive access to this. All right. So we're about to go live here in a moment. Apologize for the lighting. All right. Let's get fired up. And here we go in 3, 2, 1. What up, team? Happy Friday. If you're watching the replay, comment hashtag replay. The title of this video is Tips for Winning the Weekend and Staying on Track with Your Fat Loss Goals. This is going to be our Win the Weekend talk. Let me invite a few people on here. Hope you all are having a great Friday. Hope your week has been great. Tips for winning the weekend and staying on track with your fat loss goals. We're going to go ahead and get into it. All right. All right, so here are some tips to help you make the most of your weekends. All right, the weekends, I've said this before, but just as a reminder, you know, during the week, we have a routine, we have a schedule, a work schedule, and it's a little bit easier to stay on track with that structure. However, the weekend comes, and maybe you have more free time, and it makes it a little bit more complicated. You know, friends are off of work, you're off of work, family's home. It makes it a little bit more challenging. All right. So here's some tips. Number one, plan your meals. This is crucial because 80% of your results come from what you put in your body. Plan your meals. All right. So take some time to plan your meals for the weekend. If that means creating a shopping list to make sure that you have healthy foods available at home, do that. If that means pre-tracking foods, do that. If that means peeping the menu of the restaurants you're going to before you get there, do that. Also consider prepping or preparing meals in advance, or cooking things in bulks. To make sure that you make sure that healthy eating is more convenient. All right. So number one is plan your meals, plan your nutrition. All right. Number two, as always, stay hydrated. Remember to stay hydrated by drinking enough water. Drink enough water. All right. Lay off of those. Basically, you want to drink water. If you want to use and I use these. If you want to use, looking to see if I have any. Let's see. If you want to use something to flavor your water, you can use something like this. This is, the brand is called Market Pantry, and it's basically a sugar-free drink mix. So you can use drink mix to give your water some flavor. For example, this one packet, which is about this size, I usually put one in about 20 ounces of water. So this bottle holds 20 ounces of liquid. So I'll put one in there. One of these equals 5 calories. All right, so there's 2 grams of carbs. So you got to be careful when you use these. If you can find something that is 0 calories all the way, go for that, and you can have at it. All right, but these, be careful with these because, again, like I said, these are 5 calories per packet. All right, that's something that can help you get watered down. You can also use lemons, cucumber, different things like that. Lime, you can use that as well to help give your water some flavor so that you're staying hydrated. Right, hydration can help control hunger and support your overall well-being. All right, third tip, incorporate physical activity. All right, so you don't want to just be laying around all weekend not doing anything, not moving. The goal is to move. All right, so find ways to incorporate physical activity into your weekend routine. Like I said, we're in the warmer months of the year. We're approaching those months, so get outside. If that means walking, going for a hike, hopping on a bike, riding a bike, skateboarding, roller skating, trying a new workout or trying to work out outside, walking in the park, whatever it is, just make it fun and get moving, and try to have an active weekend versus a weekend where you're just laying around, not doing anything during the weekend. All right. Number four, in regards to your nutrition and what you eat, how you eat, practice portion control. Okay. So be mindful of your portion sizes, even when you're dining out or enjoying meals at home. Pay attention to your hunger and fullness cues to aim to eat until you're satisfied, but not overly stuffed. All right. A lot of times, you may eat like, I'm still hungry. You need more water. So tip three, which was to stay hydrated, make sure you're drinking enough water. If you do have little cravings later in the day, water can help satisfy that. All right. Tip number five, balance indulgence. Okay. It's okay to treat yourself from time to time during the weekend, but you always want to practice moderation. All right. Now, if you have a long way to go to your goals or you're not making progress, the last thing you should be doing is worrying about cheat meals and treating yourself with treats and junk food and snacks. You need to be figuring out how you can make progress, how you can see results. All right. Tip number six, focus on whole foods. Okay, so thank you all for posting your foods in the group. It gives me a chance to see what you're doing. Whole foods. All right. Whole foods are basically foods in their natural form, foods that are not processed. So some examples of whole foods would be fresh fruits and vegetables. All right, that's an example. When you meat, I guess meat that hasn't been fresh meat. So like chicken breast, fish, things like that. But more than likely, your whole foods are going to be your fresh fruits and vegetables, grains, things like that. All right, seeds, nuts, stuff like that. These whole grains. The purpose of focusing on whole. The purpose of focusing on whole foods is because these nutrient dense foods will help provide you the necessary fuel that your body needs, as well as keeping you satisfied. All right. So I was talking to Celeste about this yesterday. We do have a variety of foods to choose from. We're doing flexible dieting, but you do want to be mindful of the sources which you're getting your food from. So when you think of your protein, what sources are you getting it from? When you think of your carbs, where are you getting your what sources are you getting your carbs from? All right. The more the less processed it is, the better. All right, especially when it comes to your body fat composition, how you want your body to look. All right, if you're eating a lot of bread, do you think, here's the thing, if you're eating a lot of breaded stuff, do you think that's going to help you achieve the body goals you want to achieve? All right, look at, give an example. Let's use someone who has significantly low body fat, a bodybuilder, a fitness competitor, a fitness model, right? Do you think they're eating a lot of bread to get their body fat percentage that low? All right, just be mindful of that, okay? Another thing you want to do, tip number 7, get enough rest and manage stress, okay? So like I said, the week can be hectic. Schedule, you're working 9 to 5. On top of that, you're trying to fit your fitness in. You're trying to fit workouts in, fit meal prep in. Maybe the weekend comes, and sometimes it's a great time to just be able to relax. Now, I know I said don't just sit around and not move all weekend, but what I'm saying is maybe you were only getting 5-6 hours of sleep during the week. So maybe you sleep a little bit longer on the weekend. Maybe you allow some time to rest and relax, enjoy yourself. Okay. The purpose of this is to prioritize rest and relaxation during the weekend. Aim for quality sleep and engage in activities that help you unwind and reduce stress. So it's going to help reduce stress. It's also going to help your body recover as well. Okay. Proper rest and stress management are important factors in supporting your overall health and your fat loss journey. Okay. Tip number eight. Is going to be to stay mindful and present. All right. Practice mindful eating by savoring each bite. That means taking your time when you eat. Don't just rush it. When you rush eat, I usually take my time. People are like, you eat slow. I'm like, I enjoy every little bite. But when you rush eating, your system, your brain doesn't have enough time to send the signal that you're full. Okay. So pay attention to the flavors, textures, and sensations of your food. Avoid mindless snacking or emotional eating by staying present and aware of your body's hunger, aid, and fullness cues. So eating slower can help Give your brain time to send that signal that, hey, we've had enough. Okay. Number 9 is always seek support and accountability. Okay, so share your fat loss goals with your friends or family members. Share that in the group. Share your wins from the week in the group. Uh, maybe your win that you share, someone else may have had that same win, but they failed to share it. And they're like, I had that same win, or I had that win last week, right? Consider enlisting, consider reaching out to different members in the group, like, hey, what time are you doing your workout on Saturday or Sunday? And that could be a means of holding each other accountable. All right. And then the last one is going to be reflect and set intentions. So I know when I send out the check-in form, some of you forget. There's a question on there: what was your goal for this week? So you should definitely have, okay, even if your goal is to lose 50 pounds, even if it's to lose 20 pounds, whatever it may be, you should have other little goals inside of those goals. I say that a lot. But each week there should be some type of goal, whether it's to, hey, like, I haven't been as disciplined with my nutrition as I would like. Maybe, let's say, for example, you haven't been disciplined with your nutrition. Maybe you had 2 great days last week, and an example of being better, improvement. You're like, hey, I did 2 days last week. All right, 2 out of 7. I know I need more. I want to work on adding another day. So I want 3 good days, right? What that is doing is that is building a habit that's helping you become more consistent. As you see yourself improving, that's going to help build confidence as well. So maybe it's 3, right? You get good at the 3, like, I want to hit 4 good days in a row. You get good at the 4, I want to hit 5 good days in a row. Wherever you may be, you could be higher on the poll, right? You could, maybe you had 4 good days and you had 3 bad days. They got you all poo poo face, right? So now maybe it's to have more. All right. Even with your workouts, maybe you only did one workout. You've only been completing 1 or 2 workouts a week. Maybe your goal could be to complete 3 workouts a week. Or if you've been doing 3 and you want 4, maybe it could be to complete 4. All right. It's just good to have these goals. So what you can do is take some time at the end of the week to reflect on your progress, be intentional. And set intentions for the week. Celebrate your wins. It's good to post those in the group on Saturday or Sunday. Celebrate your wins, identify areas that need improvement, just kind of like I gave an example about. If you haven't been so great with your nutrition, maybe you're 2 days out of 7, let's work on 3 out of 7. Maybe you're 4 days out of 7, let's work on 5 out of 7. All right. And also set specific goals that you can work towards for the next upcoming week. All right. Basically, when it comes to that nutrition, I say 80%. All right. So in order for you to get every bang for your buck and get that full 80%, you got to be disciplined and consistent 7 days a week. I know that's a challenge. It is definitely a challenge. But if you can make it a habit, that's why you got to make it a lifestyle. Make these habits a lifestyle. Figure out what works. Once it works, keep doing it and you'll get better results. All right. Remember, finding a balance between enjoying your weekend and staying on track with your fat loss goals is key. So strive for consistency. Again, make conscious choices and focus on creating a healthy and sustainable lifestyle that includes both enjoyment and progress towards your goals. That is it. That is all. As always, be mindful of your goals when you go into the weekend. Take those goals with you. Be intentional with the choices that you make. Is the easy way to go about it is this decision going to help me get closer to my goal, or is it pushing me further away from my goal? All right. If you care about your goal, it should be an easy choice. The choice should be easy, but making the choice may be a little challenging. But ask yourself that when you're faced with these difficult, decisions that you have to make. All right. You all are smart. You know what to do. Just run the play. All right. If you all need anything, let me know. Hope you enjoy the rest of your Friday and your weekend. Let's get it. All right. Your time is now. Let's go, team. That's it. That is it. Behind the scenes of a live training with my clients. That was actually inside of the Facebook group. If you tuned in, appreciate you. If you tuned in after, let me know you saw it after it was live stream. Let me know your biggest takeaway. most people struggle with staying on track over the weekend, and that's because there's so much freedom and flexibility over the weekend. People aren't working. Hey, let's hit up happy hour. Hey, it's a cookout. Hey, let's go out. Hey, let's go to the game. Right? There's all these different events that involve food that may not be conducive. Uh, for you and your goals, right? You and your fitness goals, right? There may be alcohol, which is definitely not benefiting you and your fitness goals, right? So basically, I always give them some type of value that they can use. Whether that's helping them improve their mindset, helping them with their habits, or just tips that they can use to help them stay on track and um, accomplish their fitness goals, which I work with fat loss clients. So that's pretty much it. If you saw this, I appreciate it. Make sure you hit that like button. Subscribe. If you like this, subscribe. If you want me to do more of this, definitely subscribe. Let me know in the comments. Leave me some feedback. I appreciate you guys. That's all I got. Happy Friday. Enjoy your weekend.